This is a video for you orb ponderers out there. Most of the Eclipse moon fight is straightforward, but I have a couple tips for the orb phase. First, I'll just go over my tile markers. I have these orange ones in the middle to help me during the mimic phase, knowing where to click exactly to point my player in the right direction. Then I have these along the moon phases to show where you should be standing while you're attacking. You'll notice that I use dark colors, dark shades at the beginning of the sequence, and they get lighter as you move through the sequence. So that's all pretty simple. For the orb phase, I highly recommend you tag the orb, and then under the tag type, enable true tile. This will help you identify exactly where you should be standing, and it'll be really helpful for you to follow along and know if you are not where you're supposed to be. Most of the rest of it we will do in the moment, but you'll see I have these 4 tiles marked. This first one, appropriately labeled orb, is the tile that you are sent to at the beginning of the orb phase. And then these tiles are your kind of anchors. This is where you'll be clicking in order to get your character to move around at the appropriate speed and time. Something that's really important to note is that during the orb phase, all of these inside tiles are inaccessible to the player. So anything that is closer in than this row, everything else in here, you cannot move on. So this allows you to click really far ahead. So if you're down here on this row, you'll be able to click all the way up here. Your character will just mosey on down. So the only piece of prep is knowing when to begin walking. And that is, you will get pushed by the eclipse moon into the orb spot. You will have little dizzy birds above your head. They will go away. You pause for just a moment, 1 tick or 2 ticks, and then you will click on the first tile and you will start walking. And you'll see that my true tile will always be directly behind the orb. And if you time it right, you are going to be able to walk the entire perimeter without stopping. It's really becomes pretty brain dead as long as you can get that correct timing. So I see that they are in they're in it right now. So we're going to give it a second. Something that's also really important to note is that there is a bug. You are guaranteed to get hit once. I believe it is on the southwest corner over here, but that is most of it. So we are going to get into this. Let's do it. Pretty simple for the mimic phase. This is why I have the tile markers here. You'll see both of these tiles are good to stand on during the first part of the attacking phase. And I'm going to hold off. So you'll see in a moment, pay close attention to the timing. So we have it. We have the birds. We're waiting just a moment after they leave. And then you start walking. And that's it. You can click on this next tile. You're going to just mosey on behind. And now you can even do it again up on this next tile. And then as soon as you take this first step, you can click on the next one, and that's it. Super simple. And you'll notice that you can just click. As soon as you round this corner, you can start moving over here. And that's it. Easy as pie. And that's your orb pondered.